This is the clothing that Patrick wore and took off before he went to go into the building, and part of his clothes ended up getting melted just because of the sheer heat of the fire. Patrick, can you tell us a little bit about what you saw or experienced last night?
When me and my friend Brianne came onto the scene, we hastily parked, seeing that there was smoke and flames billowing from the building, and jumped out of my car after I hastily parked and just took off all my clothes so I wasn't restricted to do what I could on the scene. And it was at that time where me and her noticed that there were two elderly women in the apartment complex, or not elderly, but disabled. One was a little elderly, and we helped the first one get down. The second one was reluctant to come down because she said that she was disabled, and so for about 5 or 10 minutes we tried to convince her before the fire department showed up to come down, to jump down, and she was just saying that she was disabled and that she couldn't. It turned out that this gentleman was screaming that he needed that his dog was inside. I proceeded to kick in the window in the bottom floor and see what I could do from there. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, if I was going to go in and try to go upstairs or go in and try to see if there's anybody else in there, or to scale the wall. But when I had kicked in the window, there was a dense plume of like the blackest smoke I mean, it was like an oil fire. I mean, it was black, and I knew that there was no way that I could go in that house. But we just tried to convince this woman to come down, and she would not, and she kept saying things about getting her cat. And I just want to make sure that she just at least stayed by the window, and hopefully, could find a way to fall out, because you could see the flames just progressively getting closer and closer to this woman. And I mean, the look on her face as like the flames were just like licking. I mean, and when the policemen arrived in the fire department, they told us to back over to the sidewalk, and I reluctantly did that myself. And in my peripheral vision, I saw her fall, and my friend said that she saw her fall basically head first. And I turned around and saw her motionless on the ground with smoke just curling from her nightgown, and she wasn't moving. And so I just stared there in shock, and luckily I saw her moving a little bit. And I don't think that she was caught by anybody by the time she did fall out. I'm glad that she, from all I know, she's okay.